everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Krista here to do the weekly reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gonna switch it up a little bit. You'll notice all three decks here. I'll be looking for a jumper from each deck and then using the bottom of the deck card for general energy regarding each sense of the person. So body, mind, and soul. So yes, I'm gonna switch it up, keep it a bit innovative. But I do think that this is helpful. I was inspired last night to do this and found it really helpful for myself. So that's what's going on today. So we're looking at mind, body, and soul information. It is a general reading for your sign, Taurus. So whatever is most prominent in your life, I encourage you to apply these messages to. This is for the week of July 18th to the 25th. And whatever is most prominent in your life, because it's a general reading, hopefully you'll find this helpful. So we're looking for one jumper from each deck, and let us begin. I'm normally saying little prayers before I do this reading if you've been here for the last couple of months, but I did it before all of the readings today, and I always cleanse my home. I use sage in my home as well, so I'm going to see what it's like for the viewer if I don't say a prayer during the spread. And also the motivation is to keep these around 10 minutes long. So let's see if we can do that today, Taurus. So what does Taurus need to know this week? What does Taurus need to know this week? We're looking for one jumper. What does Taurus need to know about the body this week? What does Taurus need to know about the body this week? Okay, so we're getting into the second minute of shuffling, and I'm going to give it 5 more shuffles, and if we don't get a jumper, I will pull from the center of the deck, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know this week about the body? Okay, so yeah, let's not spend the whole spread or the whole reading shuffling. Okay, so we've got something having to do with the law and loyalty. So that's straight up. You have the crow and you've got the dog. Law and loyalty. Right off the bat, Taurus. And this is about the body. So I'm going to look at this in detail in just a second. Let us get the cards out first, just because this is its own zone. Shuffling and getting cards out is its own zone. So let's get the cards, and then we will go row by row, left to right, and then up and down. Okay, Taurus? So what does Taurus need to know about the mind this week? Okay. And then bottom of the deck. I can just, okay, so the cards are clean it up and TikTok. You're under a great deal of pressure. You need to get something off your chest. You need to get something off your shoulders. Something is really weighing, dragging, fizzling you out with regard to the mind this week, Taurus, okay? And you got to get rid of it. This is the whole point because it's going to take its toll. All right, what does Taurus need to know about the soul this week? What does Taurus need to know about the soul? Okay. And abundance. All right, fantastic. So with regard to that question about the soul this week, Taurus, we have the cards friendship and abundance. Friendship, counterintuitively, does mean that there are changes in friendships, either ongoing or will be beginning to occur this week. You are not going to be left out of anything because of it, though. You might even make, and this is part and parcel of leaving friendships or a friendship ending, is that a new one will begin or a new phase in your friendships will begin. Okay, so let's look at these in detail together. Like I said, we'll go row by row, left to right with regard to body, mind, and soul, and then I'll just go up and down each row. So the crow, like I said, is the law. You can already see there is a polarity here. There is light and shadow. there is projection, there is reflection. Something needs to be balanced here, Taurus, with regard to the body. Something is either being forgotten or not paid attention to appropriately, and something is going to become imbalanced with the body if you don't become dedicated to taking care of that. And the reason I say that is because the dog is next to it, and of course the dog is loyalty, and this is asking you basically the question, what are you loyal to? Habits or good health? And is good health a habit? And if it isn't, are you going to make it one? And are you loyal to long-term outcomes? So we all know that being loyal to, say, healthy regimens does encourage, not always guarantees, but it does encourage better health, right? This is the point. So you're being asked here to pay attention, really, really careful to your health, because something is out of balance here, or something is being threatened to become out of balance here, and you're being asked to pay strict attention to what could balance you out here, and of course take action if that's what you'd like to do. And here we have in the mind column, like I said, the clean it up and then the TikTok. Two most obvious things that come to mind just looking at these with regard to the mind, Taurus, is that something is plaguing you. You can see some of the coloring in the card is actually similar to the TikTok. There's a little bit more gold in the TikTok, which always speaks to a golden opportunity here available to you, but only after you get to the root of an issue or a variety of issues that are beginning or being consumed by or being concentrated in the mind. For some reason, you're not maybe expressing what is troubling you, okay, mentally. So you're being asked to clean this up. Now, do you have to do this alone? Absolutely not. You can ask for your angels to help. You can ask for archangels, your own guardian angel, an earth angel, a therapist, whatever works for you, Taurus. Please don't suffer in silence, though, because something is really weighing on your shoulders here. There's even some dark skies, but you're being given an opportunity here. Time is available to you, for example, even though it may feel like you've run out of time or there won't be enough time. That's not actually what's going on. That could be part of why you're giving yourself a hard time here. You think that there's some sort of deadline to getting to the bottom of this. No, this is a lifelong journey, right? But in terms of cleaning up our mental processes, but in terms of something that's plaguing you or bringing dark skies, this is taking over, and this is just saying the time is now. Okay, you can do this for the rest of time if you want, but do you want to be plagued with this particular thing? So the time is now to clean something up within the mind, about the mind, mental health, etc. Anything to do with the mind. And certainly, Taurus, if you're suffering in silence, please reach out, okay, this week. And then, of course, in the soul column, we have friendship. And like I mentioned, this is really a shift in friendships regarding perspective, goals. Another way to look at it is interests or even belief systems. You could be moving away from a group of friends or one friend in particular who doesn't share the same outcomes, goals, or even worldview that you do. The beautiful thing about this, though, is that it means that you've grown. Okay, we all at some level need to grow away from things that don't serve us anymore or that we don't have in common anymore. But the beautiful thing about this, and you'll notice this once you do move away from something that isn't working for you anymore, is that there is an abundance of people who do see the world the way you do, or appreciate the same things you appreciate, or have the same belief systems, etc. So there is abundance here with regard to new friendships and new alliances and allies. And peer groups in general. So if there is a shift where there are changes here, don't be afraid of that. And certainly if someone is pulling away from you, it's not necessarily a reflection of you as a friend. It's a reflection of interests on their level, on their end of things shifting. And you could catch up to them and be their friend again someday, or communicate about these things that interest them, or vice versa. They could come around, so to speak, and find this new plateau, this new level that you've reached. This is speaking to the soul here in the soul column. So maybe they just need to catch up to you, and it's wise for you to just go your own way at this time, and they'll catch up, or you'll make new friends. But just remember, this is an abundant period for you. Um, and to remember as well to be your own best friend. If there's one person we can turn to and rely on, if we get in the habit of it, right? If we're kind to ourselves, it's us, it's our reflection. So remember that this friend, that relationship is important as well. So I'm just going to go from top to bottom here with regard to, of course, body, mind, and soul. So we have the law, we have balance, essentially, is another key word here. And then we have the mind. We need to clean it up. You need to get rid of something that's not working for you. It's actually dragging you down. It's bringing dark skies. And I think you're better than that, and I think that you think that you deserve better than that as well. So don't suffer needlessly here, Taurus. And again, with the friendships, it could even be that a relationship or a friendship needs to be managed differently, okay? And it could be with a family member or a coworker, whatever that friendship means to you. It could even be a spouse. I mean, people marry their best friends, so to speak, right? So whatever that relationship is, just know that uh, it needs to be, with regard to what's going on in your mind about it, you need to come to terms with it. So you need some healing here. You need to clean up something that's considered garbage about it, to recreate a balance here. And then with the second column here from top to bottom, we have loyalty. So again, because this is in the body, you have the ability to do this. You're in a position to do what's right for yourself. You just need to take steps to do this, and you need to make it important to take care of your body. It's the only one that we have, right? It is our castle, it is our home. So it's important to be loyal to this and treat it as important as it is. So we have loyalty, and then TikTok. You could feel like time is running out. However, I feel like this is, in this situation here today, that this is the opportunity. I don't feel like time is running out for you with regard to your mindfulness or being mindful of the situation. I think that this could be the golden opportunity this week. So please pay attention to any golden opportunities this week that you have to get rid of something that's been feeling like a dark cloud or a little bit Eeyore for you. Um, and be loyal to the sense that you do deserve better, okay? That you don't need something dragging you down. If there is a lesson to be learned from this situation, it's learned. You've got it. So time to move on, time to take care of yourself. And of course, with the abundance, there is this sense of, what you give to yourself is what can be shared, right? We simply can't give what we don't have. So there's a sense of give it to yourself first, be fair to yourself. So Taurus, that concludes your reading. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I really liked this little switch up. It sort of keeps me fresh too. Like, I enjoy doing a little bit of a different reading as well. So I hope it was helpful. And if you have a second, make sure you comment. I love hearing from you. And if you're not already, subscribe to my channel, because I upload videos for your sign every single week. So until we meet next time, Taurus, take good care, and I will see you then. Bye for now.